Were born in blue, not interested in having a family, not going to school. It was just water, warm, endless, and not caring. You're not as big as a fish when you get there, feeling soft, weak, and all by yourself. A tiny bit of hunger in a sea of it. You look like a whale shark, the largest fish in the ocean. Still, you are food from the moment you were born. You don't get a childhood. You don't get any safety. Your mum doesn't stay. She lets go of hundreds of you all at once, like seeds in the wind, and swims away. It's not that she doesn't care, but that she can't. You can't raise babies in the water. The ground is rough. You float, you hide. There is a lot that wants to eat you, so you swim with your eyes wide open. Fish, blue whales, different sharks. You can get stung by anything. One by one, your brothers are gone. You stay alive not because you're lucky, but because you learn how to blend in. You grow in the end, slowly, step by step, every year. Plants and small fish are what you eat, not by killing, but by working hard. You let the sea flood in through your huge mouth, separating life from salt. You eat all the time, without stopping. It looks like you're always gasping for air when you swim with your mouth wide open. To eat, to make room, for your own safety. But power never comes to you, even as you get bigger. You're big. You are not feared, though. You can't bite. You can't go after them. You can't fight. You are kind, slow, and oblivious to the dangers of violence. You move like a shadow, unnoticed by the majority of people and ignored by a great number of others. However, you are a whisper in comparison to the sea, which is roaring with speed and aggression. A floating apparition that is too immense to be disregarded and too harmless to be frightened. You are a continent that is floating in the air. Barnacles, remoras, and parasites are all hitchhikers that you take with you. In addition to riding your current, they dig into your flesh and eat off of your leftovers. You tremble, roll, and dive, but they continue to cling on. You are their world that they do not want. You will be affected by some for many years. You are going to transport them across oceans and you will never learn their names. Longevity is yours. Many years. It may be a century. However, no one can say for certain. Despite the fact that you leave no marks or indications, scientists continue to speculate about your age. It is a mystery that you are hiding behind muscle. Despite the fact that you will never come into contact with another person of your type for a sufficient amount of time to become familiar with their fingerprints, your skin is covered in patterns that resemble constellations. Still, you are being chased. For your fins, for your meat, for your size. You're a treat in some parts of the world. You're a trophy in some places. Most of the time, you're just a bother. You get caught in nets that aren't meant for you. You choke on plastic that looks like jellyfish. Your death is almost never planned, but it is always okay. You get hit by boats. Nets catch you. Tourists are after you. Divers will touch you. You only want to swim, to eat, to be alive. For food that you can hardly taste, you travel thousands of kilometers around the world. Invisible trails, chemical signals, and fluctuations in current are the things that you follow. You recall coastlines that you have never visited before. With merely pressure and pull, your brain creates a map of a universe that is devoid of limits. Instead of going where the ocean tells you to go, you go there because you obey it, not because you understand it. Nevertheless, you do not belong anywhere. Not only are you too large for the reef, but you are also too slow for the open sea and too peculiar for the land. What about when you die? You fall. No one bury you. No one is sad. More and more you fall in quiet until your body is eaten by things that don't have eyes. Bugs, fish, and worms that have never seen the sun. They eat, and you're gone. Slowly, in peace. You don't leave behind bones like a whale does. You don't echo like a dolphin. You don't leave any music. Not a skeleton. Not a warning. Absence is all. You look like a whale shark. Very big. Feeling calm and lost. You were a giant in a world that never had room for you. Because you're big, you carry a lot of weight without being strong. People around the world think that big means strong. You, on the other hand, show that even big things can be missed. You don't roar. You don't sting. You don't go after. You float. You pick out. You are real. Even so, people still get you wrong. Some people call you a shark, which makes you jump. Some people call you a whale and expect you to sing. You're not either. You're both. You're an old style that's been mostly forgotten. A plan that was kept alive because it didn't ask for anything and didn't expect anything either. You are also the only one of your kind. You don't take pods on trips. You don't stay with the same partner forever. You don't raise kids. You only meet briefly. There are short shadows moving back and forth in the blue. You don't say anything. You don't stay. You're not friendly. Not because they want to, but because of their genes. You swim then. Between seas. Long ago, continents. During storms. Into lanes for shipping. Under oil rigs. Around coral graveyards that were turned white by the sun. The environment around you is constantly shifting. The reefs are depleting. Changes occur in the currents. The fish vanish from view. Also, you continue to go forward. That is the only thing you are aware of. Moreover, you are a marvel for the few people who are able to witness you, such as the divers, the tourists, and the fishermen. One that floats in the air. A creature that exists in a different era. Pictures are taken by them. They swim in way too near. Someone is reaching out to touch you. You don't understand touch, though. You know what pressure is. The temperature, flow. It's not love. So you run away. Kindness even feels like it's getting in the way. You look lovely. You are the only one there. You are a miracle that doesn't even know it. You're slow because you never had to be fast. Being weak was never a choice for you. So you're big. The water doesn't hear you because it's silent. You are still alive. You keep going. Every breath is not taken with the lungs, but with the body. Every gulp of water is a chance to get food. For each dive, there is a plan that you can't read but have to follow. You look like a whale shark. This is not true. The kind giant. The one person watching a crowd of people. The icon that doesn't leave a mark. Born to float. Born to eat. Born to go away. You will never be heard when you scream, since you never learned how.